So let's see what's going on in your business and career life, because I kind of feel that there's quite a lot of changes that are coming through. And I think it'd be useful just to guide you guys through that, because I'm sensing a lot of uncertainties. I'm sensing a lot of unknowns. And that feeling that what we is the what ifs, is what we are thinking and feeling, which may never happen, yet we're kind of trying to preempt what might happen. So I think, yeah, you guys definitely need guidance for today or this coming week, month. But let's do this card thing until the end of the year. So for anybody watching this video on any other time scales, then that basically means what's going to be transpiring for you in the next 6 to 7 weeks for your career in business. Okay, you saw me shuffling the cards, and the cards are out. It's funny how I said things are unfolding, yet we have that uncertainty of not knowing what that is. And you've got the card that actually says unfolding. So access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You're growing as you learn more and keep expanding. Again, normally I don't read what the oracle cards say unless I'm called to, but this is such a true reflection of the energy and everything that I'm picking up, that this is very much about in the next 6 to 7 weeks, that things are unfolding that you're not aware of. Try not to keep yourself in a box. Try not to keep yourself limited within your fears, because I'm sensing and seeing, and even the cards are showing me, there's a lot of things to come, because you've got the illumination card, and this is basically saying something hidden is coming. And this hidden is basically the pathway that you've been seeking, because there's definitely a sense that the current sense is that there's been a lot of work going on in the background, but not a lot of manifesting happening in your 3D world, human world. And that's where the disconnect has been happening, because I know that you've been losing heart. I know that you've been questioning your own ability. I know that you've probably been questioning your own ability to manifest, because seemingly everybody else around you is moving forward, is succeeding, is doing what they want. Yet, again, I'm applying it to both career-oriented people as well as entrepreneurs. So take it as it resonates when I use these words, but they apply to both. It's very much that feeling of opportunities come and you're excited and you think, wonderful, great, you know, go all out, you i.e., you know, new job interviews, those kinds of things, for business collaborations, you know, opportunities coming in. But then you investigate it, or you go for that interview, you don't get, you know, exactly what you thought you would, and then you kind of think, shit, yes, I think I can say that word. Then you go, damn shit, or say damn shit, why not, right, you know, rather than use it as a singular. But it's definitely that feeling of, why are things not coming together for me? What is it that I'm missing, lacking, or the energy that I'm just not grasping, that these manifestations aren't coming together? And the answer is, you are not doing anything wrong. It's always a timing. So this is, you know, the answers that you're seeking in terms of the universal. Everything is unfolding. Remember the illumination card, which is showing you the pathway with the little illuminations to your destination. Remember the card unfolding, which are things that are happening in the background, but you don't see them. One of the primary things I've learned as a coach, but also as a human being in terms of my experience, but you've probably heard it billions and billions of times as well via social media and people and everything. Anything that is not meant for you will not stay with you. So if you are, it's not the right fit. So if you are missing those opportunities, you're having the interviews that then not getting the job or the collaborations and then nothing happening, then those energies didn't align with you, and that's okay. Because in some ways it's kind of like the universe has been testing you. The universe has been testing your perseverance. Sorry, the human me is literally cringing inside, because I know, trust me when I say I know just how much you've been putting, time, effort, energy, and all of a sudden to hear that perseverance kind of thing. Sorry, that movement was me just taking my slippers off and feeling more grounded. It's very much regarding, hearing that word and going, what the hell is she talking about? Because I've done nothing but persevere in my dream goals and everything else. So how the hell can she say about perseverance? But let me put it into context. You've been doing that. You've been doing the hard work. It's the universe bringing things together. I was going to use the word recognize, but the universe has been recognizing it, but it's been more about timing. It's been more about your learning as well, because as human beings, we are great at giving, constantly giving our time, money, energy, anything else. But when it comes to receiving, the walls go up immediately. It's that instant feeling of, no, I don't need it. I don't deserve it. No, give it to somebody else. No, you don't need to thank me for that. And, all of that kind of, it's immediate resistance. And you think it's humility, but actually it's a blocker. There's a fine line between ego and between confidence and humility and knowing you deserve it. You need to start opening up, or you have actually opened up. It's not that you need to start, because hence why you're getting this reward, because you've started opening up to receiving as well, which I commend you, because I know that's probably one of the hardest things a human being can do. What is happening and manifesting for you in the next 6 to 7 weeks is going to be a game changer for your life in a positive way, because this is very much that your chips are coming in. I'm kind of seeing being shown a gambling. I was actually being shown a bingo, the balls and stuff, but I didn't know how to translate that. But yes, if you want to put it, not that this has got anything to do with gambling, but it's that feeling that you are now going to be receiving, that your rewards, your offerings, your anything and everything is now coming in to fruition, where you are going to start seeing the plants grow. It's not about unfolding, excuse me, in the sense that it's seeds, that are just literally germinating. This plant is in full bloom. This plant is fully where it needs to be. And this is what's happening for you, that you are now at this moment in time, because there's always going to be further growth, exactly where you are meant to be. Within 2 weeks, because I'm just calculating timescales and stuff, within 2 weeks, if there have been any opportunities you have applied for, but not heard back from, opportunities you had not expected, all of those kinds of things, expect your phone to be ringing, expect emails to be coming through, expect DMs or people reaching out. And again, it's not saying that you're not reaching out, because you're still needing to do what you are doing. So keep being consistent, keep showing up, keep taking action, keep doing the things that you need to do. This is the extra the universe is doing behind your back in a positive way, that is bringing things together. And everything that is unfolding for you is long term. None of these changes or career or money or opportunities or anything are going to dry out, because this is the up and down roller coaster that I've been seeing regarding your career path and where you want to be. We are not putting timescales, years, age, any of those things into the basket. We're literally just talking about the journey, regardless of all of those things. There have been a lot of ups and downs and not any real stability. The word trust is coming through. And I think it's been a lot to do with that you have not been trusting your own ability, but you've not been trusting your own path. There's an inner knowing you've always had that there is something greater, something bigger, something more that you need to be doing and will be doing. The delays, and I'm rolling my eyes up at this and everything when I say it, so apologies from a human point. The delays and everything have been very much your own journey with regards to growing, learning, taking on the abilities, and experiences and anything else that you've needed to learn. This is the reason that the path has been so tricky and so horrible, challenging. But now I've just pulled the four. Now you are moving into a time and space where you can manipulate the energy. I'm getting the greatest grin because all of a sudden I'm seeing that picture of, the Matrix, the first one. I never talk about the other two, but the first one where he learns the ability to manipulate energy and do whatever he wants with it. This is basically what's happening with you and your manifestations. This is what is going to start to happen, that you have now learned enough. There will always be advancements, enough to know what you need to do to manipulate the energies or manipulate, translated. It's basically that you now understand the actions, the steps, the things that you need to do and how to keep your energy aligned, all of those things to start making your dreams come true. And that's just your inner work. So now, because you've learned that on the inner side, what is going to be manifesting in the outer world is very much to do with opportunities coming in, collaborations happening, all of these things coming in for you with the least amount of effort, not because you're not doing stuff. It's more to do with that you have been doing stuff. So what do you need to do to keep moving forward? Consistently keep doing what you're doing, showing up, doing the work, taking the action, not being fearful. That is the biggest thing, not being fearful, not being attached to the outcome, not trying to force the outcome. Take it one day at a time, which is probably one of the hardest things to do as a human being, because we love our to-do list and tasks and planning and everything else. But learn to also be grounded, living in one day at a time, so that you're not constantly exerting that anxiety of what's to come and that you can't control it and things, because more or less you can control, today. And acknowledge the blessings, acknowledge what you already have on the table, acknowledge your health, acknowledge your well-being, acknowledge the money in the bank and roof over your head, food, friends, family support, love, whatever else it may be. Keep yourself in that energy on a daily basis. Keep yourself in that positivity. Keep yourself in that high vibration, and see what starts to manifest and happen and unfold for you in the next 6 to 7 weeks, which, if you're viewing this video in 2025, that means towards the end of the year. But if you're viewing it in 26, then take the 6 to 7 weeks. Your life is going to be changing for the better in ways that you had not predicted, anticipated, and even things that in readings you might not have heard of, for the simple fact that you're not meant to know, for the simple fact that, yes, you're meant to have that reassurance, yes, you're meant to have that guidance of things are going to be okay, but no one, including myself or any other tarot reader that you might be speaking to, anything, is going to be able to show you what the universe is actually going to be giving you. And I love it because I can sense the energy, but I can't visually see it. Maybe it is you manifesting the vision that you've had in your mind regarding, how your life is going to be. And we're just talking on the business and career path. And all of that, beginning to unfold in the way that it's meant to. But certainly you're not even on the first step. You're halfway there, way beyond halfway. So this is not you kind of, universe kind of going, okay, fine, let's, get the groundwork, foundation, everything set up. No, when these things come in, you are already 3/4 of the way where you need to be. The only thing that's been holding you back is your own belief. So I am so, so happy. I'm sorry, looking at my cards and stuff, just making sure I've delivered everything that I need to in order to give you that confidence, belief that actually everything that is unfolding is amazing. It's positive, it's good. There's no going back in any negative ways. And I'm loving all of that. Just for yourself, keep doing what you're doing. Keep in that high vibration or medium vibration, because we can't always stay 24/7 in the high, but try to keep it to the medium. Try to keep on acknowledging the low points, but always kind of snapping out of them so that you're always kind of in that medium to high vibration ratio rather than the low, because then that is the vibration for manifesting. That is the vibration for allowing the doorway in, and just leave the universe to do the rest. This is where that trust comes in. This is very much about where the Fool doesn't have any plans or any challenges or restrictions. It's very much just open to waking up and seeing, what is today going to bring? I'm going to do what I need to do, but allow whatever it is that needs to come in to come in. And this is the magnificence of this reading for the next 6 to 7 weeks. I almost said days, but maybe that might play a hand in it, that this changes start to happen as quickly as that. And as always, thank you so much for all the people that have been commenting. I really, really do appreciate that. It allows me to connect to you guys and stuff. So I really am thankful for that. And having said that, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because then that also allows me to connect with you, but also supports my channel and other people to be able to hear the messages that will resonate for them as well. So I appreciate that. If you do wish to book a reading with me, then the links are in my bio. And also check out our Mystique and Manifest shop. Again, the links are in my bio. And with all of those things, I will see you next time.